friends, welcome to Active Education Pro. Today I am going to tell you identity and inverse. Additive identity and inverse. This video is for class 6 students. Already we have know that in NCERT mathematics book class 6 there is a chapter playing with numbers, and here already we have known that in natural numbers and another one in 6th standard is whole numbers. One is natural number and another is whole numbers. Natural numbers are normally the counting numbers. When you count anything, we just start from 1. So here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, all are natural numbers, all are counting numbers. We can say that counting numbers are natural numbers. But whole number starts from 0. 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and onwards. Similarly, you can find out the greatest natural number. Similarly, you can find out the greatest whole number. Because when you next add 1, it will be the next number, it will be the greatest number. You add, then it will be the next number. Every number has its next number, so you cannot find out the greatest number. This is natural number and this is whole number. And property, you know, closure property, associative property, commutative property, distributive property. And again we write here for your better practice. First is commutative property. Commutative property followed for both addition and multiplication. This is a plus b plus c is equal to b plus c plus a. It is for addition. And for multiplication is a into b into c is equal to b into c into a is equal to a into c into b. Here you can write a plus c plus b. Commutative property means if you change the order of operations, order of series, means first here we add a, then b, then c, but in second case we add first b, then c, then a. This is commutative property. We change its order. Okay, then the next one is associative property. Associative property means assistance. A plus b plus c is equal to a plus b plus c. This is for addition. And a into b into c is equal to a into b into c. This is for multiplication. Also, like commutative property, associative property is also followed for both the operations addition and multiplication. Here b and c, first add b and c, then a add to the sum result of b and c. But at the right side, first we add a and b, then we add c with this sum result of a plus b. This is associative property. Associative property means help, assistance. Associative for assistance. Here b helps to c at our left side, but at our right side b helps to a. This is associative property. Then another one is distributive property. Distributive property. Distributive means to distribute. It is only applicable for multiplication. A into b plus c is equal to a into b plus a into c. Another one operation is a into b minus c is equal to a into b minus a into c. This property, both the property are for multiplication, but the first one is over addition and the second one is over subtraction. Here all the both the property are for multiplication, but first one is for addition, over addition, and the next one is over subtraction. Okay, and the next property, the most doubtful property, you know, identity and inverse. For class 6 student, it is a confusing matter. Identity and inverse, they don't know what is identity and inverse. First, let's go for identity. What is identity? As you know, identity proof. Identity proof means originality, any proof. You know, identity. First go for additive identity. At the time of additional operation, first go for additive identity. Additive identity. Identity is of two types. One is additive identity at the time of additional operation, and another one is multiplicative identity at the time of multiplication. First go for additive identity. Here additive identity, at the time of addition, add such a number that no effect on this value. No effect changes, no changes, remaining same result. This one is 1. Here, sorry, additive identity is 0. Additive identity is 0. 0 is such a number, if you add this 0 with any number, then it will be the same number itself. If you add with 5, 5 plus 0 is equal to 5. The same number itself. If you add 7 with 0, then the same number itself 7. So 0 is the additive identity. It is the additive identity. 0 is the additive identity. When you add to any number, then the result will be the number itself. 5 plus 0 is equal to 5, 7 plus 0 is equal to 7. It is additive identity. Then the next one is multiplicative identity. Here, at the time of multiplication, we will find out the multiplicative identity. Similarly, as additive identity adds such a number, then no changes on its value. Similarly, at the time of multiplicative identity, multiply such a number, then the resulting number will be the number itself. This is the number is 1. And the number is 1. This is the multiplicative identity. If you multiply 1 with any number, the number will be the number itself. Itself is its answer. If you multiply similarly 5 with same 5, here we take example 5 and 7. Similarly, at the time of multiplicative identity, we take the same example 5 with 1, then it will be 5. If you multiply 7 with 1, then it will be 7. Here add 0, get 5, add 0, get 7. Here we multiply 1 and we will get 5, and multiply 1 we will get 7. The difference there, at the time of addition, we add 0 to get the same value. At the time of multiplication, we multiply 1 to get the same value. Identity means no changes. This number don't lose. These numbers doesn't lose their originality, their identity. Here 5 never lose their originality. Here at the time of multiplication also, 5 doesn't lose their originality, doesn't lose their identity. Okay, so be careful for these two numbers. 0 is the additive identity and 1 is the multiplicative identity. Thank you. In my next video, we will discuss about additive inverse and multiplicative inverse. Otherwise, you can say multiplicative inverse as its reciprocal. Okay. So thank you for watching my video. Don't forget to subscribe my channel, like, share and comment on my video and press the bell icon for latest update. Thank you.